These men and women gathered at New Life Providence Church in coastal Virginia have three things in common. They are Christian, over the age of 30, and they are all single.
Singleness is a big issue in our culture, and the church is a good place for us to talk about it. We need to talk about it because single people struggle just like married people.
CBN News anchor and author Wendy Griffith recently spoke to the group. She talked candidly about her journey as a single woman and the heartbreak that helped her figure out the kind of love God has in store for her.
One thing I learned that God showed me after the breakup was that I had loved him, but I had not loved myself. When you know your own value, you don't settle for bad behavior.
That lesson turned into a book, You Are a Prize to Be Won. God was able to use it to change Diane Ulrich's life.
The book, I felt like it was what I had just gone through, and it really transitioned me onto a total different path of confidence and standing up for myself.
I just stand in amazement of God, how he can take the worst year of our life, our deepest pain, heartache, and turn it into a blessing to others.
That's exactly what God did for Melissa Dawn Simpkins. She's a successful entrepreneur living in Washington, D.C. And as you can see by the ring on her finger, she is not single. But she says her journey from singleness is something she hopes others can learn from.
I started dating like most single women, in my 20s, and fell in love with a gentleman that I thought was going to be my life partner and that I would marry. And suddenly, when I was 25, he died. He was playing basketball and collapsed. And suddenly I'm dealing with the question of, am I going to find love again? And if so, do I even want to live again?
She says after God healed her from her time of heartbreak and grief, her career as a brand strategist took off. She's worked with big-name clients like NBC All-Star Carmelo Anthony, singer Mary J. Blige, and the list goes on. Her love life was another story.
Before I looked up, it was, 10 years later, and I was still single, had a great career, but I was not married.
Then God told her this.
He showed me, this is who you've become, and allow me to help you move into who you really are.
Simpkins says God knows the big picture and your full potential. So when you wait on him, that's when he can work.
I'm at a party, I'm out socializing, I'm meeting and connecting with people. A guy stops me, he says, you should smile more often. And I'm thinking, I literally bought a shirt that said, make sure you smile because you never know who's gonna fall in love with your smile, because it was reminding me I knew I needed to smile. I was like, I wasn't smiling. So I smiled and said, oh, thank you. And a gentleman was walking by behind the guy that said that to me. And he looked at me and he said, stop talking to him, come talk to me.
Little did she know that man would become her husband. And her entire journey as a single woman would prompt her to create an organization called Women in the Spotlight. It helps women succeed without sacrificing their identity. Melissa believes her happy ending can happen for any single person desiring marriage.
My advice is to step up your faith. And when I say that is to expect God to do more.
When I saw your smile for the first time, my heart jumped.
I said, listen, this is a desire of my heart, and I believe that you put it in my heart. So I don't care if the statistics are not in my favor as an African-American female living in Atlanta. All I need is one. Make them, find them, do what you gotta do. But I just need one.
Like Melissa, Wendy is putting her faith into action and even dedicated her book to her future husband. She urges singles to not lose hope in the waiting.
God is saying, I've got something better for you. I've got my best for you. And so that's what I'm encouraging other women to not settle for crumbs.
Charlene Aaron, CBN News.